Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Call of the Wild, the Angler. Today, I want to talk to you about spinners. Spinners are out there, all different types, sizes. And the great thing about it, you can catch almost anything. As you can see, where they at? You got this type right here. They come in different sizes. I saw it. And you got this type right here. They come in different sizes. Now, the size of the hook will determine what fish you will be catching because the size through the game is all the determining size of the fish and their rank. If you want to know what you can catch with what size hooks, please go to the Call of the Wild Angler Discord and look for their hook size chart. It will help you figure out what hooks you need for what fish and what rank. It's very helpful. Now, as you can see, I'm going to tell you a little secret. This here is a bait casting reel and pole. You do not need to just stick to spinner casting rods and reels. In fact, I like these a little better because they reel in a little faster and seem to be able to control the spinner a lot more. Now today, look over here to this one, which is the one we're using. We're going to start out with a size 10. Now this size 10 will help you catch all the little small fish. Now we're going to start out on the top. Some people like to throw it out, let it sink to the bottom and set, then bring it back up. See, I just throwed it out, let it get to the top of the water, and then just immediately started reeling. So you do not have to go all the way to the bottom to catch a fish. See, there we go, some rock bass. Now this technique works, I found, almost everywhere on the map. The only thing that I've noticed I cannot catch on a spinner are the catfish, the lake trout, the sauger, and the burbot. I hope I pronounced that right. And possibly the shovel-nosed sturgeon. But you can catch a wide variety. As you can see when I'm reeling in, I'm coming in on speed 2. You can have luck with speed 1, speed 2, and speed 3. I use 2 because it's sort of right in the middle, and you get a wide variety of wanting to hit it. Now there are certain fishes that like it faster, or something like it slower. And as I've just showed you, at times you will not catch a thing. I let it drop down to about 5 feet and then just started reeling in. I don't know if it's picking up on the mic, but I hope my dog snoring is not too loud for you guys. He's a beagle and well, they snore loud. Sometimes you might have to go to a bigger spinner to get more fish to bite. My favorite one usually to fish with is like a 5 or a number 7. But I want to start out on the low to let you guys see that it actually works. At the moment you can see we're right here. Now I want to go right here because this is where a lot of people have been saying they're catching the sturgeons. I always want to play around for a moment just to see what we catch down here. And the great thing about the spinner is you can cover a lot of water fast. Jigs are a little slower, floats are a lot slower. And you can use some of the top water lure fairly quick. Now I'll be able to cast through the bridge. Nope. Hope I didn't pull up too close. We're in the water, speed 2, and we're reeling. What I like about the spinners, depending on your personal level, you can go out a lot further with a spinner than you can with a float. The jigs, you can go out with them and go out with a top water lure. I like being able to cast way out. Now look, we're going to drop to the bottom, 8 foot. Now we're going to reel. Hope we're being able to get something so I can prove to you that they fairly work everywhere. I've not found too many places that they don't work. Excuse me, they like to float up to the top of the water, and to me, I think they sort of work on the same principle as buzz bait. We all know how with regular bass fishing, real life, how the buzz bait will buzz the top of the water, making as much noise as they can. That's what I'm looking for, is just to make noise. To try to catch the fish's attention. And the reason I went here is to show you that there are certain places where apparently the spinner won't work. There's not very many. Then again, it could be the size of my spinner not working here. So when we get this in, we will switch it up. Try a little larger spinner, just to see if we can get anything to bite. And I like the speed of the spinner because you're not just sitting there waiting. You are working your way through the water. Now if we go back to our spinner rod and come down here, which one's got our number 7 on it? It's our number 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I've got this one set up just on a spinning reel and rod combo. To me, these types of reels set up seem to give you more of a fight with the fish. With the regular bait caster, you can get the heavier line, and it seems like the fight's not as tough. But I'm using, higher capacity line on the bait casting reel than I do on these. These here, they max out about 22 pounds. On my bait caster, I think I'm running about 30 pounds. So now there's 14 feet, right down to the bottom. Look, we're already back up to 10 feet, so we're climbing to the top of the water. Fish normally seem to like it better when it's on the top than they do when you try to reel a little bit and keep it down near the bottom. There we go, we got us a fish. We got us an ory trout, and we're climbing in the weight of the fish when we go up. Now if we go over here, we're sort of leaving the pond area. And we'll go down to the river area. See how we can do if we can get a salmon. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, pardon me. Trying to get to my boat. I like the fact if you're on the PC that you can hit the G key. You do not have to hold the throttle down on the boat. But it just automatically sticks you going wide open when you're going. I'm really hoping to find you a salmon. Out there. See, I can go to 120 feet with the bait casting rod, and I might pull 100 feet with a spin casting rod. And we're trying our very small lure. Back to number 10. See what we can get. Now I'm just back up on the top of the water, which I'm not even sure if this is a good spot. Back to our gear. Which one was it? This one? This one. Now, I want to go back to this one right here on my bait caster. I think I need to go down the river just a little more. At times it helps if you go from the land to the middle. But as you can see, all I done is switched up the size of the lure to where I could get more fish. The smaller lure, mainly for like crappie and perch and the smaller fish. As you can see, we got a silver salmon just playing around. Drop it down, see what we get. Versus being on the top of the water. We'll see what depth. If we get one, they hit the lure. That one's at 13 feet. Basically, they will hit it at any depth, more control for the speed. If you love to catch fish fast and furious, this is an awesome way to do it. Awesome way. Now if we come back over here to the dam, see if we can get a different breed of fish. Now down here at the dam, I seem to have better luck on pike, muskie. Slow down. We may have to go to a little bigger lure to be able to catch the pike and the muskie. I have caught the freshwater drum on these. So technically, the handbook is right, but also if you just play around, you'll find oddities where you'll catch fish on something that's not even listed in their lures. Which I think that's always fun to try to explore and find new ways to catch fish. Alright, we need to go bigger. Go big or go home. Okay, which one's this one on? Size 6 on my 5th rod. I think this is the correct rod. And if you can keep more than one rod, it makes it faster for switching. And you can see that there's a number 5. And immediately we got a bite. Immediately. Now, as far as the 1/0 and up, to me those seem to work more just for legendary fish. See, we got us a bass. And I'm sort of stubborn. I'll cast right back to the same hole. Try to hit the exact same spot. They seem to spawn pretty close to the same spot every time. If you like a fight with a fish, I recommend using the spinner setup with a spin casting rod and reel. If you're trying to knock them out of the water, I use the bait caster, because it seems to do a faster job. But the game has just proved me wrong again, and as you can see, I didn't catch a thing. Now we're going towards the bank, or dam, whichever one. As you can see, I just went out 100 feet with this rod. I was not able to go out to my 120 some feet that I usually do with the bait caster. I would like to see that changed up a little bit, but it is what it is. Oh, look, we got a pretty good size one this time. As we can see, our drag is turning right red. This here is on the Golden Ridge map, by the way. Yeah. See there? Freshwater drum. They will eat anything, I think. And I do mean anything. Switch back to our bait caster. Go way out again. We'll drop down to 12 feet. Speed 2. Bam! Look at that, we got another one. Wonder if this is another drum. Yep. Another fairly good spot to spinner fish is right here. Right up near the waterfall. Come down here to the dock. cast over towards those rocks over there. You don't have to cast all the way out because they're not that far off the bank. If you try to do all the way, you'll hit the land on the other side. Right here usually is a great pike and muskie hole. Now these are the basic inline spinners that I've been using. Cast around the pole. It'll be that way. If you argue with me, we'll go this way. I don't want to include the video without catching one. Hope I'm in a good spot. See the pike is jumping. Normally they hit like crazy at this spot. One thing I do hate about the latest update is where when you go to try and change your gear, it does not tell you anymore what size they are before you click on them. Just for the fun of it now, we'll try this one. This is number 3. This is more along the lines of the bass type spinners. See, they stay down in the water a little more. They don't come to the top quite as fast as the inline spinners. Where they have that little more lead weight on the bottom, it pulls them down. Now we made it back to the top. We're coming in like a buzz bait. And I believe they've proven me wrong here. I do not want to finish this episode without catching a fish. To me, it's important to let you guys know that no matter where you're fishing, you can get a fish with a spinner. Try number 6 again. These work great for all types of trout, bass, and I've had some luck with crappie. And as you saw, the drum love it too. really hoping to hook you one on a size 6. That was not a drum. There we got us one. Let's go. See there? Now we got us a largemouth bass. Great technique. I hope you can master it, learn to use it, and get everything working properly to where you can have a lot of fun and catch a lot of fish. I want to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And most important, happy fishing, guys. Goodbye.